up, team? Welcome back to the channel. Damien right here. I got another great workout for you. Today I got biceps and triceps. Now I've designed this workout for beginners, so if you're a beginner skill level, this is excellent for you. What I like to do is I like to get a nice warm-up going, about 5 to 10 minutes of cardio, and I prefer to use a treadmill, but you can use ellipticals, Stairmasters, whatever you like. Next, I go into my stretching routine. It's very important to keep your joints loose in your arms, especially if you're doing an upper body workout. You want to make sure that you loosen up. These are a couple of things that I'm demonstrating that I like to do. Alright, so our first exercise is going to be the preacher curl. A couple of things to note here about the preacher curl is one, bar selection. You can use a dumbbell, you can use the easy bar, which I'm using now, or you can use a regular barbell. I prefer the easy bar because it takes off the pressure off your joints. Your joints such as your wrists, elbows, and even your shoulders. One of the things I will mention is that make sure you have good positioning on the bar. Now the seats usually are adjustable, and sometimes you can find in your gym if the pad is adjustable. Make sure your armpit is right over the pad and your arms is extended out, so that way you can get the maximum stretch on your bicep. Now you want to have full control on the way up and full control on the way down. You don't want to get into the habit of swinging it or using your back or your shoulders to help you lift this weight. You want to concentrate mind-muscle connection on your bicep, and that's why I love to put this in there, because it forces you to work the negative and the positive with this lift. Now if it's done correctly, you can get a maximum pump just off this first routine. Now I'm using light to moderate weight. If you are a beginner, I do suggest you start off with light weights. Do 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Slow control movement. Notice that I am moving slow and control on the way up and on the way down. Now I highly recommend that you do that. Alright, so our next exercise is going to be the tricep pushdown. Make sure you're rotating your exercises between biceps and triceps. What I find is that people usually do all their bicep exercises and they get fatigued by the time it's time to work out your triceps. So alternate. Do one exercise for triceps, do one exercise for biceps, do one exercise for triceps, and then back to biceps. Now the pushdown. What I like about this is that this piece of equipment keeps you in place, so that way you can focus all your strength on your triceps. One of the things you'll notice is that if you get all the way to the top, you're recruiting your shoulders, so try not to do that. As you can see, I'm slightly off the bench just to make sure that my tricep is getting all the work. Alright, so our next exercise is going to be incline dumbbell curls. One of the key benefits to this is that you're working the bicep on the way up and you're also working the bicep on the way down. This exercise forces you to control the weight throughout the entire movement. Now as you can see, slow and controlled movements is the key. You're going to take off all the pressure off your shoulders. As you can see, your arm is extended behind your back, so you're getting the largest amount of stretch on that muscle. Now if you're having any kind of difficulty performing this exercise, you can stand and do regular dumbbell curls. Alright, so our next exercise is going to be tricep pulldowns. I love tricep pulldowns because you have a couple of different variations. It all depends on your grip, it all depends on the bar. I have a straight bar here, and what I'm doing is I'm going halfway. I'm not recruiting my shoulders into this routine at all. I'm trying to get full extension on my triceps so I can get the maximum amount of pump. Alright, so we finished up with hammer curls. And again, this is going to work your biceps. One of the things you have to do is to make sure you have slow control movement. That's a common theme. Number 2, make sure you're not using your shoulders. I see a lot of people do this exercise and they're recruiting their shoulders, they're using a lot of momentum to help them. I've even seen people use their backs to help raise the weights. Alright guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share.